Well, he did. I'd tell you that much. But, yeah, off the bat, I did. Just, Boxberger obviously elevated pitch, and Marwin centered it really, really well. And the trajectory looked like it was a homer from the get-go. So, and then his reaction obviously leads to belief in the dugout that the game's over. So what a great win for us on a lot of fronts. There's so many people we could point to today, but to win that game after some missed opportunities in a close game that it looked like those little opportunities were going to be big. It's a good win for us.
Keep Marwin out of the lineup at this point?
No, he gets to play tomorrow. So I'm not sure what position, but yeah, he'll get to play tomorrow. So that's a good back-to-back for him. I think he's earned it.
First off, is Correa okay?
Yeah, Correa's fine. Yeah, I think he got leg whipped a little bit with the collision. Obviously, it's scary when you've got those two guys colliding with one another. It wasn't as violent as it was uncomfortable, but yeah, he's going to be fine. We ran out there. By the time we got out there, he was fine. But you don't like to seeing him on the ground at all.
Kind of a weird night for him in the field. He made some really good plays, then he had to throw the pulls Altuve off the bag, kind of leads to the next run. Can you kind of assess his night in the field?
His night on the field was fine. I mean, I think he made some tremendous plays on some awkward bounces and some balls. Obviously, had the one ball where he botched. We only got one out at second base, but he continues to make really good decisions on plays that maybe he doesn't feel cleanly, or on decisions where he's going to his left or his right. He's got a great timing mechanism for how hard to throw the ball to first, when to hurry, when not to hurry. The Longoria ball, where it's taking him to his right, I think the big decision is, do I jump throw or do I stay on the ground with my feet? He obviously threw the ball a little high. I thought Altuve made a good decision of just get the out. Don't try to do too much. But we'd worked pretty hard to try to keep that run off the board. And I thought Feldman did a great job of navigating through that inning. I'm not sure it's an average play, but the type of plays that Correa makes, it won't surprise me when he makes that play the next time.
Correa comes off that defensive play, gets the big double there in the 8th inning. Can you talk about the poise of this kid?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that bad a defensive play. I mean, this guy's going to his right in the game on the line with the bases loaded and throwing, across his body. So I don't want to make too much of that he didn't make the spectacular play. I think his at bats speak for themselves. I know he was frustrated that he didn't contribute with the second and third and one out in the third. But again, this guy's 20 years old, hitting third in the lineup on a good team, and showing no fear or no concern for the big moment. So there's obviously I could say Altuve, I could say Correa. Tonight I'll say Marwin, but there's a lot of guys on our team I don't mind having up, and Correa is one of them.
Feldman's outing again after his injury.
Yeah, no, he's been great. I mean, he was great tonight. I thought navigating only one run, in that 7th inning was a big deal. Getting through that outing. He obviously made a tough pitch on Casali and get the home run. But he really didn't cave. They got a lot of hits. They had some base runners around. He had to really execute. He threw a ton of strikes. His breaking ball was there. He had a good cutter. So he kept the ball on the ground. He turned his own double play. I mean, he showed a lot of poise out there with a lot of action on the bases, which, again, Feldman's been in this league a long time. He knows how to navigate games, and tonight proved it.
Marwin's defensive versatility has allowed you to play him a lot more than most bench guys get to play. That has translated into more at bats for him as well. So
yeah.
Has one side helped the other?
A little bit. I think with Marwin, obviously Jed going down early in the season, he got a lot of time at shortstop. Altuve went down with the hamstring, got a little bit of time at second, and what that did is it allowed him to compile quite a few at bats. Maybe a touch more than your norm for a utility role player. And I'm not certain Marwin couldn't play more than I'm playing him right now. I mean, obviously when he gets going, the quality at bats are there. Look, tonight he had sack bunt. He had a big base hit the opposite way. He had obviously the big home run. So being able to him to be the answer when we've struggled at first base, he started taking ground balls at first base. And tonight he made some plays in left field very naturally. So I'm glad he's on our club.